Hi guys, well here we are back once again. Today's going to be a little bit different in that I'm not going to go out and about and do a video in and around the area in which I live. I think today, and I've thought about this for a long time, I'm going to talk to you personally about how to cut off fake friends. You don't lose friends. You don't lose anything when you lose fake friends. Think about it. Because fake friends were never really your friends anyway. So you haven't lost anything. You've actually gained from it. And I know, I've been there before. What you have to do is you have to stop. And I say stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, your feelings, and your emotions. You know also that a friend that stabs you in the back is worse than an enemy that would slap you in the face. People don't change, just the same as rats. Rats have a routine, and so do people. And those people that stab you in the back will never change. So you can liken them to rats, in a way. I hope you will listen to me, because I've been subject to this myself quite a few times throughout my lifetime, and not so long ago too. So trust me, it's my worldly experiences that I'm going to divulge to you right now. So I'll give you some ideas in how you can spot fake friends. First of all, they have absolutely no commitment to you whatsoever. What I mean by commitment to you, they don't care about you. It's all about themselves. And you will never be easy with them. You will feel at times that things are not quite right and not quite the way that they should be on day to day when you speak to those fake friends. And fake friends always want to make drama. Anyone that makes drama constantly, get them out of your friends group. Get rid of them, because drama is contagious. They will always find ways to disconnect from you. But does that matter? Only you can choose. One other thing, they will continually say bad things when you're not around. When I say continually say bad things about you, they're gossiping about you. It doesn't matter. Be open, speak your mind, be you, and do not let them take control. They're only very sweet when they need you. And I know that. And I know that from my heart. I was subject to that not so long ago, when they were struggling, they were under pressure, and these people just could not cope with what was going to confront them. Now I took it on board as a good friend to them, not them to me. They needed me, not me needing them. So anyway, I continued to do what I did for them, and I helped them in such a way that they got themselves out of some shit. So, whether they're bad to you or not, don't stop being good. That's what I'm saying. Don't stop being good. Be yourself. And if you can help, then help. Even those bad, horrible friends or rats or whatever you want to call them today, if they really struggled and they come running to me, I would help them, because that's me. But I know deep down inside, they would never thank me for it. And they would always continue down the track that they're already in. Well, who are real friends? True friends are always there, together in spirit. Whether you're there or not, you're always there together. They're always thinking about you, and you're always in their mind. Two things you will never have to chase, and that's true friends and true love. True friends are those who come into your life see the most negative part of you, but are always ready to leave you, no matter how contagious you are to them. And there's a lot of truth in that. You read between the lines just what I said. True friends are those who come into your life, who see the most negative part of you, but are not ready to leave you, no matter how contagious you are to them. Let me ask you a question. How would you actually deal with fake friends? Well, first of all, there's got to be some sort of dialogue between you and them. So the first thing is to talk to them. First step is how to deal with fake friends is to have a chat with them. Get a grip emotionally. Having a fake friend can also really take a toll on you emotionally. Trust me. So it's important to deal with them in a straight way. You may not like it, but that's fine. Deal with them in a straight way, because if they don't like it, you're going to see the other side of it, because they're going to come back and they're going to have a go at you. Once you feel that energy, that negative energy coming from them, I'm going to advise you that just move on, but stay true to them. I'm true to those people, and I don't care. I don't care what they think of, because it is nothing to do with me. I feel good in that I still feel true to them, and I can still be there if ever I was needed. And I put my hand on my heart. I would do that regardless of what they have done to me in the past, because I will stay true to them, whether they stay true to me or not. That's another matter. That's their choice. But one thing that you must avoid, and I've been caught up in it before myself, is drama. He said, she said, we said, they said. Stay away from it. I've been caught up in it, and I'll tell you what, it is not a nice place to be. But having said that, I cut it off. I deleted, I blocked. So how would you deal with that if it really come into your life? Next, best fake friends, in my mind, in my terms. Throughout life and growing up means realizing a lot of your friends aren't really your friends, if you understand what I'm saying. We collect people around us, but out of those people, there may only be one or two people that are genuine friends. Fake friends, for instance, once they stop talking to you, they start talking about you. I know. And I've had evidence of that entirely, because the friends that I'm talking about and other friends in the past that I've had the misfortune to be friends with are now all fake friends. But I've had first class information from people that I bump into in the street that were friends or still are friends of those friends that were mine. And I say to myself, how do they know all this information about me? Because I never divulged it to them. No. It can only come from the source. And that would be the source of the fake friends, as I said. Once fake friends, once they stop talking to you, they start talking about you. That doesn't mean to say that they don't talk about you when they're supposedly still your friends. Think about that one. So how do these people in the street know me and know all about me when I've never divulged that information to them? It can only come from a certain source, and that source is actually from the fake friends. And I get that every day today. Well, I say every day. I get it probably once a week, maybe once in every 2 weeks. But those friends those so-called friends of the fake friends that I've deleted, ask me not to say anything to the friends that I've deleted. So you can see the situation that you're in. It's a big never-ending circle, because people haven't got the balls today to stand up and say, hey, you did say this to me, you did say that to me about that person, because all they'll do is they'll just lie. So you've got a tough job ahead of you guys out there to actually work out who your real friends are and who your fake friends are. For those of you that have Facebook, and I've experienced this too, I've seen it. How many of you, put your hands up if you are one of those, how many of you have got thousands of friends, hundreds and hundreds of friends, but they're friends of other friends? So how can they be your friends if you've never met them, you've never encountered them, and you've never had a face-to-face talk with them? So how can they be your friends? It's only a collection of people. They're not friends. So it happens, obviously, in the social media sphere, as well as it does in real life. Fake friends are just like shadows. They follow you no matter where you go. They don't care. They want to be there, and they want to be the ones that report on you day to day. How can I find a true friend? Well, all I can give you is my suggestions, and the rest really is entirely up to you. I think one of the easiest ways to meet people is through friends, genuine friends that you've had for a long time. You understand that? Tag along with them, go to parties, go to social events with them. Yeah, get them to introduce you to their friends. And through those introductions, you will meet new people. Maybe discussing hobbies or classes or education or types of sports, etc. You know, tag along and do that. Don't be a recluse. Don't lock yourself up in your house assuming that, one day I'm going to find that. You'll never find friends if you lock yourself up. Again, I have been there. I've done that. But by doing that, it was to my total detriment. Since I let all that go and threw it out of my life is great now. And I keep saying that on some of my videos. My life is great because I'm now meeting other people, and I'm trying to work these people out with my own philosophy. And I've met some people currently that I class now as good friends, good, genuine friends. Now those friends also talk to me face to face. If they don't like something or they disagree with me, that's fine, great. And I'm okay with that. And you should be okay with that too. Because we're not all the same. And we aren't the same. So if you disagree with someone and they disagree with you, then try and get to a happy medium where you just say, okay, come on, let's move on, let's forget that shit. There's too much in it. There's too much to lose here. So let's move on. And it works. It works for me today. I disagree at some stages. They disagree with me, and it works. Try and meet some people, new people through your work. There's another way of doing it. Try not to get stuck in that same little bubble that you're in every day. Try and meet new people through work. How do I do that when I'm already working with these people and I've been working with them for 50 years? I mean people that come into your work, new people that come in, clients, customers, whatever they might be, people coming in for service or whatever. Talk to them. And avoid, seriously, please avoid going to places that actually has no focus. In other words, just a gaggle of people that you don't know, and there's no real agenda in that meeting. think about that one too. I mean it, seriously. Well, who is a true friend? A true friend is someone you can rely on, regardless of the circumstances that you're in. While they may give you advice that you don't want to hear from time to time. Think about it. You may not want to hear it, but a true friend will tell you, and they will give you advice you don't want to hear from time to time. Also, a true friend will never lead you purposely down the wrong track or the wrong road, whatever you want to call it. They will never purposely do that. And they will tell you as it is, while presenting the truth to make it easy for you to receive and understand. What is a genuine friend? Well, this is only my opinion and my opinion only. Genuine friends are genuinely interested in your life and are absolutely not judgmental. And you can pick up on that quite easily. You can see who's judgmental or not. Genuine friends are the ones who want to know what you're up to those days or these days. In other words, they're curious. What are you doing today, Alex? What are you up to, mate? How's things going? So they're genuine friends, the ones that want to know what you're up to those days if they haven't seen you for a while. So please take your time and think about what's being said to you, because out of that you can actually pick up. A true friend is consistently willing to put your happiness before your friendship. It's said that good advice grates on the ear, but a true friend won't refrain from telling you. A really good friend will tell you regardless. Now, they won't refrain from telling you something you don't want to hear. Something that may even risk fracturing your friendship if hearing it lies in your best interest. So listen to them. They will put your happiness before your friendship. A toxic friend. Now this is good. In a toxic friendship, you personally will never feel that support or compassion at all. You feel minimized when they brush off your problems or ignored outright if they never respond to your messages or requests for help. In short, they aren't there for you when you need a friend most. What is friendship in some simple words? Well, I would say friendship means a familiarity and liking of each other's mind. People who are friends talk to each other and spend time together. In other words, get up, get out and about, join in going for a walk, or it doesn't matter, men, guys, get out, go have a beer and relax and chill and socialize. It's the bonding. If you bond with something and it's very strong, they are called best friends, if it's going both ways. This can usually be achieved by possessing the element of friendship by being kind, generous, loyal, honest, and by having lots of fun together. What I'd like to do now is I'm going to try and end this, because I can go on forever talking about this. But I get this thing constantly when I've been in a conflict with so-called friends, etc. And it keeps coming back to me. And it's, should I forgive my friends? And I'm talking friends. not fake friends, friends that were never there for you in the beginning. But there will be times when you lose faith with your friends, they lose faith in you, and then life moves on. So should I forgive my friend? You can actually forgive your friends for his or her hurtful words or deeds and gain a mental health benefit from such a forgiveness. In other words, as long as you are happy to offer them forgiveness, then you're actually starting a new paragraph in your life. As long as you're earnest about your forgiveness, true about your forgiveness towards them, it doesn't matter whether your friend accepts the forgiveness or not. You've extended the kindness and begun the healing process of whatever divided you in the first place. So as long as you have put your hand out and you've forgiven them, be it mentally, be it physically, be it confrontational, whatever, as long as you've given that, then you've started the healing process. Whether the healing process is just for you or for both parties, it doesn't matter. I would still today go running if needed. And I would help those so-called people. Yes, I would. Because that's me. I doubt whether they would do that for me, but I know deep down inside and genuinely I would do it for them, regardless of what deed they've done wrong to me. Now, before I give up on this, I'm going to reflect back to when I was married. I had lots of friends at that stage. Now, I went through a horrible divorce process in my time, and it was horrible, it was disgusting, and it was unjust, and it was criminal. I don't care about it. But when that divorce process, or I moved on from there, and I come back to the place where I had all those friends, they told me that they knew what was going to happen to me back then. But they didn't tell me. Had they told me, I would have been able to do something about that. And I would have been able to do something about it in such a way that it may not have turned out to be the way it did turn out. So I cut those people off from my life. I thought, you're not a true friend, otherwise you would have spoken to me. So anyway, I let go of that. And I moved on. And I've never seen those people again, except for one. And who happened to come into the place that I worked in not so long ago. And I thought, well, I can't let them see me just bimbling around because it will make them feel uncomfortable. So what did I do? I went over and I approached the person. No, it's not what you think I'm going to say. I put my hand out and I welcomed that person and said hello, and I asked how they were doing, and I left it at that, because this will leave a lot of people thinking, and I really don't care. I hope what I've actually told you, because I can go on about this all day long. I could ask you about, give me 10 qualities of a good friend. What are the qualities of a genuine friend? What is the most important part of a friendship? When your best friend is jealous about you. When should you end a friendship? What is a toxic trait? What are 3 qualities of a good friend? Should you forgive a toxic friend? Do you trust friends? Do true friends forgive? The answer to that one really is yes. So anyway, I'm going to move on from here, and I just needed to get a few things out there, because I do a lot of thinking, and I really hope that those of you that are out there, please understand and try and understand the person that you're trying to understand too. If there's any sense in that. For me, it works. Anyway, love you guys and leave you. And just take care. And for those of you in the Philippines, be careful of all the chismos that goes on over there. Lots of chismoso. Take care. Catch you next time. See ya. Bye-bye.